So the other day I wrecked up my ankle, and seeing as I'm stuck in bed basically for now, thought I'd just have a little look inside the Chauvet Hurricane Haze 2D. Not for really any particular reason, just might as well and do a video for my future reference, or if anyone's bored or anything like that. But anyway, upon opening it, it actually looks pretty good. Just in that, like, everything's heat shrunk, all the mains and actually everything really. That's just low voltage remote too. Yeah, it's got zip ties and little cable management, and so it's pretty good just from first looks. This does actually have one little issue, but it's really just a little issue. You can see on this display here, this top segment here is actually dead. So if I change the DMX address, so it's meant to be a 5, and it's just dead. But I can't be bothered sending it back for warranty just for that, so whatever. Anyway, so you just have a pretty stock blower fan down here. Not sure if it's DC or AC, judging by the wires coming out though. Not going to be able to see it very well. Look down here. It looks like it'd be AC. Just unplug it here. Yeah, actually, got a couple headers there. What's that? Air pump TLTN. Suppose that'd probably be the thermal overload protection, maybe. And air and pump. Yeah. And then up the top here, you'll be able to see this very well. See it all. Got power heater. And across here we've actually got, it's really awkward, you have to see that, a couple voltages inputs. It looks like it's got 9, what's that, 9, 10 and 17 volts, which all run sort of through here, so I'm assuming the transformer is probably down in here. It would be a transformer just because, well, you wouldn't put the switch mode stuff out where the pump is. It looks like it's got a bit of filtering stuff here. You've got a fuse and a capacitor and an inductor there. Got a relay there that'd just be for the pump or the heater. A couple caps. Some MOSFETs there for switching the heater and the pump or whatever else they do. Optocouplers. A few little bridge rectifiers up there too. So I suppose that would be for the power for the board. And interestingly, there's actually 2 potentiometers here. I need torch. There you go. Wire in the way. Yeah. They're not labelled as anything though, so I'm not sure what they do. Be interesting to find out though if maybe they change the heater temperature or something. Yeah, there's another empty header down there too, which is probably just for an expansion, but there's a pretty stock microcontroller there. I think it's a, is it ATmega 16? Yeah, that's pretty stock standard stuff. Yeah. The cable management in here is actually pretty decent really. I mean, they've gone to the effort of putting wiring harnesses on just for all the the DMX cabling, just to keep all that signal stuff together, which is actually pretty nice. And it looks like they've actually put a bit of thought into stuff. Like, there's only 4 wires coming out of that display board, so obviously they're doing a bit of serial or maybe bit shifting or something. Just eliminate having to run a big ribbon cable to the main board and save a few microcontroller pins. So that's pretty good. This little board in here is just the LEDs for the liquid tank to tell you when it's empty and stuff like that. But yeah, apart from that, another thing I noticed is there's actually a couple of LEDs down here. There's another one up the top. The torch is a bit awkward. There's it. There's another LED up the top too. Wonder what they do. I might plug it in and have a look. Let's see what this does. Looks like there's two green ones and a red LED. So turn this on. Okay. So those two are on. The top one's not doing anything. You can see those ones there that indicate it's heating up. They just shine through the through into there. That's all they do. Interesting to see if that one up there comes on when the heater comes on. I'm not sure. It's interesting how they've done it though, because they've got the mains coming in down here, which looks like it runs up and then straight through here to probably a transformer, and then transformer comes back out and into here. So not sure, maybe the mains does go to this board first and then it's switched to a transformer, because there wouldn't be much point if this fan's mains powered. What's the point of running mains all the way up there through to a transformer and then back down here? And there's obviously a bit of main stuff in there because there's a fuse and, you know, filtering stuff there, so I'm not sure. I'd have to move all those wires out of the way and see where they all run to. Because you can see down there, that's clearly mains filtering stuff. Yeah, heater's done. Okay, so that green LED went off. Plug the remote in. Set it off a bit. Nothing else. Put it on timer mode. Yeah. Manual. Okay. It's odd. Don't seem to do anything. Maybe the top one's just for like a warning, or I'm not sure. Maybe one's actually DMX. Maybe it flashes when it's got DMX or something. Yeah, apart from that, there's not really much in there. I mean, just what you'd expect. There's a microcontroller, brains for the unit, you know, controlling the heater, the fan, the DMX. That would all be done in the 80 mega there. Two potentiometers, which I kind of wish I knew what they were or what they did. Yeah. Anyway, not really that interesting. Just thought I'd do a video just as a reference for me, and maybe someone else would be interested what's in these. Not much really, but you know, as I said, I'm pretty impressed with what they've done with the wiring. It's all neat and it's, you know, it's well in there. And all the little separate daughter boards too. It's not just wires like soldered to a DMX socket. They've actually gone to the effort of making a little board for them. There's an extra header there by the looks of it. There's a few extra headers on this that I'm not sure what they're for, but I'd say that'd just be for another model or something. Previous models, or because I'd say that little black header there, but either the potentiometer would be for the firmware updating and stuff, the programming, and that one down there looks similar to some of these here, so you know, maybe it's for a, you know, fluid detection or something. Although this does have fluid detection, so there would be another sensor running in here somewhere. It would be one of these little thin, because I think this has IR fluid detection, so it actually has a little IR LED and a receiver, which I assume shines through the pipe. But if there's no, when there's liquid and when there's no liquid, they're sort of different. It acts like fiber optics, so when there's no liquid in there, it'll sort of reflect most of the light back, and can sort of tell that way if there's any liquid or air in the line. So it's pretty clever what it does. So you know, they've done a good job at it. I've heard some, mixed feelings about this with them dying and pumps going out and stuff, but haven't had that issue yet, so we'll see, I suppose. In any case, it's not really anything that'd be too difficult to fix. I mean, all this stuff's just basic, microcontroller electronics. So there's nothing special there, no FPGAs or anything like that. So, yeah. So if the pump fails or something, you'd be able to get a replacement somewhere. If the heater fails, Anyway, thanks for watching. Thought it'd be interesting for someone, maybe. Alright.